watch, it's truly 𝗪𝗵𝗫 and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Your girl is doing all right. As you can tell, I've gotten up, I've gotten myself together a little bit, and yeah, we're being productive today. Today's video, we're going to be talking about protecting your peace and moving in silence. This is kind of a part 2 video to the moving in silence video that I posted a few months back. So if you haven't checked that one out, be sure to check that one out first, then come watch this video. But basically, protecting your peace is a vital part of keeping you happy, aware, and sane. Your peace is something that you're going to want to keep a close connection with. So if you're curious about how I go about protecting my peace, or you're just trying to find your own, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel and also give this video a thumbs up and keep on watching. Alright, so let's first figure out what it means to protect your peace. Protecting your peace means that you are keeping up with a healthy environment so that you can continue to grow while also protecting your state of mind. People will try to test your peace, test your patience on a daily basis. But you have to remember that your peace is your choice. Just like a lot of other things in this world, you have a choice. So here are a few ways that I like to go about protecting my peace and a few things that I think that you all should take into your own life. So first, you have to listen to your intuition. Your intuition is the ability to understand something almost immediately without the need for a conscious reasoning. People sometimes get confused on if what they're feeling is in fact your intuition or if it's fear or anxiety. To first know the difference between these things is you have to first know yourself. You need to know the difference in the way your body, mind, and your soul speaks to you in these different occasions, whether it be your anxiety, just fear, or in fact your intuition. That is going to be how you determine how to react to any situation. Pay attention to how you act when you are anxious or scared. That way when it is your intuition, you can better determine that. Either way, you need to know yourself and know how you act in each scenario. The second thing that I like to go about is understanding that you cannot keep giving people 100 chances. Now, I'm not saying that you can't forgive, because holding on to hatred or just being bitter all the time about a situation that's already happened, that is going to damage your peace. So I know a lot of people say forgive and forget, but what you should do is forgive, but don't really forget. You want to sort of remember the outcome from the last time something happened so that you know how to act better if it was to happen again. Don't allow people to continue to mess with your energy, your life, your focus, your peace. You cannot allow people to continue to step back into your bubble and pop it. Y'all like that little metaphor, didn't you? I'm sure everyone's heard of the quote, "Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." Or you probably heard the song, "Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you." Yeah, okay. But there shouldn't be no more fooling after that. If you let someone fool you more than twice, then you're gonna be sitting there looking like a dummy. And I mean that in the most sincere way. Everyone or everything does not deserve your energy. So stop wasting it on people or things that aren't worth it. Period, point blank. Because if you think about it, in the long run, being in that continuous toxic cycle is going to hurt you the most. You have to be less accessible because everyone is not worthy of being in your space, if that makes sense. Now, this isn't on no cocky mess or anything like that, but this is solely for the protection of your own peace, your own energy. And I know I keep saying that a lot about protecting your energy, protecting your space, protecting your energy, protecting your peace. But one, this is what the video is basically about. But two, it's very crucial. It's going to help better you mentally, emotionally, even physically, because when you have better energy, people around you can see that. People can feel that. You'll start vibing with people. That's what people mean when they say that they're vibing with someone. It means that they're connecting. It means that basically the energy that they're getting from that person is present, basically. So when you're protecting your peace, you're going to attract all kinds of people because people can notice when you're in a better space. And it can be good or bad people, honestly, because the bad people are going to want to come and try to tear it down, but the good people are going to be around too, who want to share and bask in this moment with you. So when people show you who they are, you need to believe them the first time. Don't just keep hoping for someone to be different and to change. If they are not helping your peace, helping you grow, establish whatever it is, then you need to cut them off. And it's okay to do so. It is okay to cut people off, regardless of who they are. All right, so thirdly, I feel like I've been talking forever already, so I'm not really sure where we were at. But anyways, you have to practice moving in silence. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I believe. If not, I have a video on moving in silence already. I will leave it linked in the description box below. So if you want to check that one out after this one, go ahead. Or if you want to go check that one out, then come back here. But it will be in the description below if you want to go check that out. But basically, you have got to stop sharing every move with everyone that you are going to make. Again, I'm not going to go into too much detail just because I do have another video on the whole topic of moving in silence. But everybody does not want you to win. And the sooner that you realize that, the better. Any type of negative comments or hateful slurs or anything like that that's directed towards you to put you down, that is going to be somewhat transferred to you. Energy is always moving. You can't really destroy it, but it can be transferred. And just like I said, when people are vibing with someone, if you're in a room with someone and they just have this piss poor bad attitude and energy, eventually you're gonna start to feel kind of like you know, because that bad energy is being transferred to you. So if it hasn't happened already, if you haven't got them keys to your new apartment in your hand, if you have not signed that deal for that company that you came up with, do not share it with anyone. And honestly, even if it has happened, you still don't have to share it, because some things are better left unsaid. And it's better sometimes for just people to see you move, you know? Because again, not everybody is here for you. There are plenty of people probably preying on your downfall that you think are probably with you, you know? So until it happens, I would not suggest sharing it. That is for your own personal peace and well-being altogether, because again, you just never know what people are praying for, whether it's for you or against you. And this part kind of shifts into the next thing, which is do it for yourself. It is okay to remove yourself from a bad situation, regardless of what it is, honestly. It is okay to be the bigger person, even when you don't want to be. Trust me, I've had plenty of times where I was not trying to be the bigger person. Like, there are plenty of times where the first thing that I wanted to do was cuss somebody clean out or set the record straight for whatever reason may be. And I ain't gonna lie, there have been times where I did do just that. I cussed someone out or I set that record straight real fast. Was that the best thing to do? Probably not, but it happened. We're gonna throw that in the past. But from there on out, I'm still working on trying to always take that bigger route, because most of the time it's really not worth it. First of all, who's gonna remember what happened 3 months from now, a year from now? Not many people, and if they do, it's really irrelevant. For them to bring it up, again, irrelevant. When you react to certain situations that do not deserve your energy, then you're giving that person, that thing, whatever it is, a new level of having control over you. People are always so ready to run to social media with all their problems or be ready to fight on site, when all of that is most likely unnecessary. I personally like to keep anything that's going on with me, I keep it off social media. If you ever see me tweeting something or posting anything and it sounds like, hey, something might be going on with her, I can almost 100% guarantee you 9 times out of 10 there is nothing going on with me. It's social media, you know. I post what I see. I like to share things, you know. It doesn't usually have any context, at least to when it becomes behind me, because like I said, I don't like people in my business, because again, that's my business. It's not meant to be shared with the world. On some occasions, happy moments, yeah, of course, take a picture, post it, whatever, but you know what I'm saying. As far as protecting your peace goes, you don't need to allow everyone to see inside of your life to a certain extent, because again, that's giving people the opportunity to step into your space and disrupt your energy. I've said this plenty of times on my channel before, but if there's anybody that you ever want to talk to, you can talk to God. He is the best listener that you are going to find, and I mean that with 100% certainty. He's helped me to keep my peace and to channel whatever frustration that I have inside of me and redirect it in a different direction. Again, for the millionth time, you need to protect your peace. Protect your peace. I will say this many times, as you've probably heard. Like, I need a counter or something of how many times I've said this word. Understand that it's no one else's job to keep your peace in order. What bothers you might not bother them. What disrupts your peace might not do anything to theirs. So why would they care about what happening to you? You have to care about what's happening to you. You have to care about your peace. You have to care about your well-being. And the trick is, again, figure out who you are. Figure out what makes you tick. Figure out what disrupts you and irritates you and cut that out of your life, because again, it's not worth it. If I could say like one last thing as far as how to protect your peace and move in silence and keep your head on the right track, it would be to practice being a person of discernment. For those of you who are unsure of what that means, it means to have the ability to judge well. Now, there are plenty of times where you may not know better the first time around, but if a certain situation makes itself present again, then you need to use your better judgment to not only handle that situation, but to handle yourself and react in an appropriate way. Again, whether it's taking yourself out of the situation altogether, cutting someone off, keeping your mouth shut the next time, you'll figure it out if you practice using your better judgment. A lot of the bad situations or problems that come about can come from not protecting that peace and not using your better judgment and letting something rub you the wrong way until you're raw, and then all of that just comes out at once. So whatever it is that you need to do to handle yourself, you should do it. And I'm not meaning cuss somebody out or whatever, because again, what is that gonna do? You're gonna feel better for a minute, but that situation still happens. So no, think, use your better judgment, and figure out what you can do to move past it. Think before you react. What you want to do is not always what you should do. Again, I know this from experience, so think about that the next time a situation comes up, or you're trying to remove yourself from a situation. Think about that. Do what you should do, not do something that you want to do, because that's not always the best answer. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video today. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to your girl's channel and join the family, and turn on that bell notification button. That way you can be notified when I upload next. Leave any comments that you have down below, your suggestions for what videos you might want to be discussed on this channel next. All that. I love talking to you guys, interacting, getting ideas, all that good stuff. But anyways, I love you guys so very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.